So I was raised with the Bible being truth, and I never doubted that. But I did always think about, okay, so is this just blind faith? I just believe it's true because that's just what it is. So as I got older, I started reading things about it, and I was just amazed with it's absolutely not blind faith. There's evidence from, even today, we see archaeology, we see science, we see history, we see fulfilled prophecy. That all makes the Bible a valid document, historical document. If you throw out the Bible, you're going to have to throw out Roman history books, major historical documents. But on top of that, it is the inspired living Word of God. So you'll read something 10 years from now and something else pops out that you need for that day. So I feel like the Lord has used me to impact people's lives, specifically right now with my little second graders I get to see every Sunday morning. I get them for a whole year. Every Sunday I give them the gospel message. I feel like you can't become a disciple of Christ if you haven't accepted the gospel message for yourself. So they're hearing the gospel message every Sunday. But on top of that, I challenge them to do their monthly memory verse. They say it, they find it, and even if they're saying word for word, they get a treat. If I'm finding it for them and they're sitting next to me, they get a treat. But they're becoming literate with the Bible. And how can you become a disciple of Christ if you don't know where this came from? So being part of a movement where a church is reaching people far from God and bringing them closer to God is exciting because it spills into every part of that person's life. So when one person is studying the Word of God, it's changing their life. And if their lives are being changed, then it's going to change their home life. It's going to change their workplace life, their community life. And that's a big movement. So we think we have to have major revivals. And yes, I want that too. But it takes one person wanting to study the Word that spills into one big movement. And so for me right now, I see this hunger. In the past year, I've talked to so many women specifically, and they are hungry for the Word. And so to me, if they are studying the Word, it spills into their home, and their home is where their children are, and our children are our next generation.